All right, this is Chapter 3, Lesson 6, Estimate Quotients. So, I can estimate by rounding decimals. To estimate quotients of decimals, I use rounding and compatible numbers. Blank, blank are numbers that are easy to divide mentally. In those two blanks, you're going to write compatible numbers. All right, compatible numbers. So we have a couple of examples, so let's take a look. So example 1 says estimate 11.75 divided by 3. So I round the dividend, remember we talked about that last time, 11.75 to a whole number. The divisor is 3, so I'm going to round 11.75 to a whole number that is multiple of 3. So the closest multiple of 3 is 12. Okay, so then I'm going to divide. 3 divided by 12 gives me 4. So 11.75 divided by 3 is about 4. Okay. So example number 2 says the Jenkins family bought 5 tickets to a charity auction. The receipt shows the total cost of the tickets. Estimate the cost of each ticket, justify your answer. So here's my receipt, okay? So you can see 5 tickets cost $61.25, okay? So I'm going to round $61.25 to a number that's close to 5 because they bought 5 tickets. So a number that's close to 5 is probably going to be 60, okay? So when I do that, I take 60 divided by 5, and that gives me 12. So each ticket costs about $12. Okay. Now below there are 3 try-it problems. Go ahead, pause the video, try out the try-it problems, and when you're done, unpause the video, and we'll go over the answers together. All right, now that you've tried the try-it problems on your own, let's go over the answers together. So the first one, A, is 49.3 divided by 7. So I'm going to round 49.3 to approximately 49. Okay. Then I'm going to take 49 and divide it by 7, which gives me 7. So 49.3 divided by 7 is about $7 or 7. Okay. Letter B is 25 divided by 98.1. So I'm going to round 98.1 to about 100. And then I'm going to divide 100 divided by 25, which gives me about 4. So my answer is 4. Letter C says, suppose the Jenkins family decided to purchase 6 tickets for a total price of $64.50 using a discount. Estimate the cost of each ticket and justify your answer. Okay. So, $64.50, I'm going to pick a number that's going to be close, that's going to be divisible, close to being divisible by 6. So I'm going to say $64.50 is about $66. Okay. Then I'm going to take 66 divided by 6, which gives me 11. So each ticket is about $11. This is an approximate answer. Okay, so this is an approximate answer. It's an approximate answer because it's not exact. Okay. All right, again, so when I'm estimating by rounding divisors, so first we rounded to dividends, next we can estimate by rounding divisors. You can also estimate quotients of decimals by rounding the divisors. Choose compatible numbers that are easy to divide mentally. So the first example I have, example 3, says estimate 32 divided by 3.9. Round the divisor 3.9 to a whole number. The dividend is 32, so round 3.9 to a whole number that is a factor of 32. So I'm going to round 3.9 to 4 because 4 is divisible by 32. 32 divided by 4 gives me 8, so 32 divided by 3.9 is about 8. I can always double check by multiplying just to make sure. I can take 3.9 times 8 equals 31.2, which is very close to 32. So now let's look at example number 4. Estimate 56 divided by 6.8. So I'm going to round the divisor to a whole number. Okay, so the divisor is 6.8, and I'm going to round it to the whole number. The dividend is 56. Okay, so 56, I have to figure out what I'm going to round to in order to get close to 56 and close to 6.8. So I'm going to round 6.8 to a whole number that is a factor of 56. So I round 6.8 to 7. So 6.8 divided by 50, or 56 divided by 6.8 is 56 divided by 7, which is 8. So 56 divided by 6.8 is about 8. Okay, I can check by multiplying. 6.8 times 8, okay, gives me, I'll do the multiplication down here. 6.8 times 8. 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 6 is 48. Plus 6 is 54. There's one decimal, so 54.4. So 54.4 is about 56, so my answer does check out. Okay. There are 2 try it problems below, so go ahead, pause the video, try them out, and then we will go over the answers together. Now that you've tried the try it problems, let's go over the answers together. Letter D says 54 divided by 9.16. So I'm going to take 9.16 and I'm going to round it to 9 because 9 is a factor of 54. 54 divided by 9 gives me 6. So it's approximately 6. Letter E says 10.75 and I'm dividing that by 99. Okay, so what I can do is I can say 10.75 is approximately 11. So 99 divided by 11 gives me 9. And that is the end of lesson 6.